I don't really go near that because it was obvious that some perpetration took place, which was horrific and evil and negative, and et cetera, et cetera. We know about that stuff, but what I wanted to do was to also show that there was a reason for her passing at that time. As much as we lament her passing, the
Yeah.
point is that she went to release that wave of Shakti. And it seems that, going back to what we were sharing before we came into this conversation, before we sort of switched that with all of the visitation that I'm perceiving in the Blue Lady and the Blue Sisterhood, that there's going to be a wave of blue that is going to be moving across our planet at the beginning of next year, which they describe as being the force of the divine feminine.
Mm.
In the Eastern school, the Far Eastern school of Hinduism and Buddhism, is the force of Shakti. So it's going to be similar, but it's going to be a wave of peace and not a shock wave.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Do you know, it brought to me as you were talking about the wave when Diana passed, is that when my own father, when my stepdad passed, and I had grief afterwards. And then I understood from the angels that they said that they said that grief is a gift and that it doesn't come to everyone, that it's designated by the person who passes, like who gets to receive the gift of the grief. And because the grief comes in and it expands you, that it is such a heavy, heavy feeling that it's like filling up a sock with a bunch of rocks, and it stretches the sock out, it stretches our energy body out in a way that we expand.